or you'll be late, he said. And don't forget your jobs after school, he yelled as I leaped up the stairs to the flat, 2 at a time, to get dressed. I pulled on a t-shirt and flip-flops and I ran, feet flapping, all the way to school, my wet underpants seeping through my shorts. It was already hot, and I hoped they'd dry out before I got there. I got used to people calling me names like Sea Boy and Water Boy, saying the sea had weed on me. But I didn't care today. It was the last day of term, a special and good day to feel that grandfather was coming home at last. 3 whole months of holiday lay ahead of us. Enough time for grandfather to see the turtle eggs hatch with me. After school finished, Dimmy, Chris, and 3 other children asked me to play basketball with them. Come on, just this once, Azzy, Chris said. We need enough players for 2 teams. I shrugged. I'm going to the beach. I want to swim. You're always going to the beach, Dimmy moaned. You can go any time. We'd been stuck like this for a while now. Them asking me to play basketball, me asking them to come swimming, none of us wanting to do what the other wanted. The last couple of years, as we'd been growing up, we'd grown apart. You're a weird creature from the sea, Azzy, Chris shouted. And you don't even belong here. He slammed down the ball as I ran, trying not to listen to what he had said, and to what people always told me. My flip-flops slapping on the tarmac that had gone sticky in the heat. I swam, looking for the turtle, but she had gone. So I went to Uncle's restaurant to talk to him about it. The restaurant was busy, the tables on the deck almost full of customers, white tablecloths swaying under the shade of the vines overhead. In the kitchen, Uncle's face was red and sweaty from the ovens and the scorching day. The turtle came back, I said. Do you remember, the one that came the day before grandfather left? Uncle frowned, but didn't answer. He was trying to take an order ticket from Maria, the waitress, but she held on to it, her other hand on her hip, nodding her head towards me, waiting for Uncle to answer me first. It must be a sign that he's coming home. Have you heard from him? I said. 2 calamari, Uncle yelled to the other staff, bustling and sweating around him as he tried to read the ticket between Maria's fingers. Azzy is trying to speak to you, Maria said. 2 Greek salads, Uncle yelled, snapping the ticket from Maria. She clicked her tongue on her teeth because he was yelling, even though he didn't need to. But she wasn't ever bothered by his loud presence and the fact that he was the boss. I don't know anything about turtles, Uncle said, more quietly, and turned away from me to toss fish in a frying pan. What's the turtle got to do with grandfather, Azzy? Maria said, filling in for Uncle. Grandfather taught me to read the signs from the sea, I explained. Things that wash up on the sand can tell you a kind of story. Maria raised her eyebrows. Is the turtle the same kind of sign as those big seashells you found on the beach? All those waves breaking out like seahorses? And all the other signs you keep telling me about? I'd said the same kind of thing before. But this time it was different. This time I was sure it meant grandfather was coming back. Grandfather told me turtles are messengers, I said, hoping she'd understand. At that moment, Uncle yelled across the kitchen. How many times have I told you all of grandfather's talk was nonsense? And unless you're bringing me a turtle to make soup, Azzy, out of my kitchen, and go get me some more customers. Although I was used to Uncle yelling a lot of the time over pots and pans, and I knew he didn't really mean that he'd cook the turtle, you could hear the uncomfortable silence among the rest of the staff behind all the clanking and sizzling and chopping. Maria shook her head at Uncle, pursing her lips. It wasn't the right time to talk to Uncle. The restaurant was quite full, but not as full as Uncle would have liked it, and that made him crabby. He relied on having lots of customers in the summer to keep the